So I did a test shipment. My wife was more than happy to comply. But I assumed that with most of their D2C volume being in the US, that there would be two or three fulfillment centers here, and I'd get it in 2 days, and that would be that. I was actually surprised that my package came from Toronto. I'm in North Carolina. This came from Toronto. It was 2 day international FedEx International, and yeah, and so it's an interesting piece there because there's no reason why they couldn't be using a similar product and potentially having only one fulfillment center to fulfill globally. This is such that they've done some analysis or looked at it and said, our inventory is so expensive. It's worth keeping tight controls. It's worth making sure that we've got a secure facility, and we're just going to ship globally from a single location in Toronto. Now, they may have something else it would make sense given where they're manufacturing to have something in, say, Hong Kong to maybe service that part of the world. But at least for the US, for my shipment, I was surprised that it came from Toronto, Canada.
Yeah, that's super surprising. I wonder if they're doing some sort of like Section 321 loophole with these shipments because, all their items when shipped directly to consumers are under $800. So maybe they're trying to offset their tariff costs. I'm not sure, the tariff costs off the top of my head for jewelry, but they're probably importing enough volume where that's a significant cost if they were to import that all at once into a US based fulfillment center. So maybe because they know most of their customers are US based, they're potentially utilizing, Section 321, which for those that aren't aware, it basically means if you ship a product into America that's valued at under $800, you don't have to pay tariffs or duties on that product. So that could be a potential avenue that they're taking where it makes sense of, hey, we're going to warehouse for North America in Canada and utilize Section 321 for our customers in America. Because, I would assume if you look at the bottom line, if they're importing, let's say their revenue in 2019 was 43 million. So let's say they're spending at least, I don't know, call it $5 million on their unit costs, right? So, they're probably saving through Section 321, at least, I don't know, $500,000, maybe even $1 million if they
Yeah.
do that, which is interesting to think about.